Dragons 2. This is all post-commentary for a certain reason that I'll get into in a minute. I first want to say I apologize to Vidnoid because what we were going to do, this was all going to be post-co-commentary for all Land of the Dragons, but every time I tried to render this as a WMV with our clips in it and stuff, it never worked, and there's nothing I could do, and I tried it several different times, and there's just nothing I could do. So, I'm sorry, man, I tried for at least 2 hours, and I couldn't get it to go.
It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl, this is your big chance.
This is the only way I can do this.
Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous, I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever, you're just scared, admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Yes. Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap.
I don't get why they just had to go
Is
to an
that
abrupt
Mushu?
halt.
That's right, I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Mushu has a lot of memorable
well, you
lines
better
in this
hope I
game, I'll
miss
say
you,
that.
Or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots. Cause I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping!
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
And here we go, I call this the first real level of the game. The Land of Dragons. Oh man, I really do not like this level. I am sorry, but for the time being, I really hate this level. Right here, I was just equipping some stuff and checking everybody else's abilities and if I could do anything. Turns out I couldn't. And then I go to see what they all have. And then I go on. So yeah. Vidnoid, I am really sorry though that I could not get this to go right. I tried for 2 straight hours to get this thing to render. It just kept getting me pissed off, and I just said F it and decided not to do it. So, I'm sorry. If anyone could really give me any pointers how to do a co-commentary thing using a Dazzle without having to do a thing where someone would watch a video
Never girl.
and record their commentary over it, and then I had to put it all together. If there is another way to doing that, someone please tell me. It'd be so much more easier. But yeah, this cutscene's kind of got some bad animation.
Hey, no cutting.
Back off!
Hey, space in line!
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it!
Please!
Please?
What a girl.
Knock it off!
Knock what off?
You punched me. What a shrimp!
Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain!
What are they?
Heartless! Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
Alright, now, I will say this now, I absolutely hate Mulan when she decides to play as Ping. I really cannot stand it. She cannot hit whatsoever. She tends to fall down aimless. Just really bad. Can't talk for some reason. I will try my best to sound entertaining, but I am just kind of pissed that I'm not able to do this, so whatever. Luckily, though, this isn't a long time of recording. It's about 43 minutes is what all this took me to do. And that first part right there is really easy, so you shouldn't really be the problem right there. I like how he pretends like Mulan's not even part of it. And now, in this part, the way I plan to split this up, I'm going to try and split it up about the same amount of times that I did in my last videos. This first part of the Land of Dragons will involve all the missions that we're about to go do, because I cannot stress this enough of how much I hate this first visit to the Land of Dragons. It's only good at the end. Sir. Alright, you got 3 missions to do here. The search, the ambush, and something else. I forget the name of the third one. The surprise attack. I'll tell you now, do the search first. It's the hardest one to do. Because what it is, excuse me, is that you gotta find 8 Heartless around the camp. And it's really annoying because they're these Shadow Stalkers, and they just tend to let the timer go down. As you see that morale thing right there, you cannot let that run out, or else you will fail the mission. It's happened to me a couple times in the past where I failed this mission just because of the fact that the Shadow Stalkers kept moving around on the ground and I could never kill them. And that's why I really hate them. And I'll say this right now, thank God they are not in Birth by Sleep. I've seen, so far from what I've played of Birth by Sleep, I've only seen like one cutscene where like some Heartless were in it, but you did not fight them. It was just like a cutscene, and actually the person didn't fight them in that cutscene either. It just did it today. I think it was within. I will definitely be talking a little bit about Birth by Sleep throughout my Kingdom Hearts 2 LP, so be prepared to hear about that more than anything else. But anyway, that's that mission done. Not that hard if you can get to the part where those magician guys come out, which, by the way, I should have done this in the beginning, switch to Goofy, because Donald's attacks cannot hurt them if he uses magic. Won't hurt him, and he's not really the best person to like hit enemies up front because his defense is a little bit lower than Goofy's is. So I'd recommend putting in Goofy for this, but I just don't really care about it though. Alright, now we're gonna get introduced to one of my most hated enemies in the entire Land of the Dragons area. It's really only annoying your first time through because they can just drain your health so quickly, and they freaking kill me so easily on standard mode. It's funny how I can't beat this game on standard. Well, it's more or less the reason I've just not really tried on standard mode. But on Birth by Sleep, I've been playing on standard mode, and I've actually been doing pretty good. So it's really making me want to go back and try and beat this on standard. It's that attack right there. They twirl a little spear or whatever, and it just basically drains your health quickly. You don't have heal at this moment in the game, so you lose a lot of HP. But luckily playing, I'll just say this now, thanks to Birth by Sleep with Terra, it taught me a lot about combat, really, for the guard trick, which I have just finally got down the timing right on it. It's just a little bit weird to go from that game to this one. I don't know. Only people who have played the game know what I'm talking about, but it's not even that new released as of now, but it's still a pretty good game so far. Pretty good, but it is awesome so far. It is probably going to get my game of the year. Alright, final one, the surprise attack, and then after this, I'll probably end the video. Don't really know, to tell you the truth. Need to find something to talk about, because really all this is just me taking out a bunch of Heartless that are really pathetically easy. I don't want to talk about Birth by Sleep too much, because I don't really want to spoil anything for you guys. I'm just telling you that, you know, well, I guess I could talk about how some of the differences between what the reviewers are saying and what and me experiencing having the game for myself. They say that the load times are long. That is one of my major complaints right there, but I installed the game the moment I bought it, so it didn't really affect me. Although I did have to buy a new memory stick for it, but I bought it off of store credit I had at a store, so it wasn't really a problem for me. But if you do not have like a 2 or 1 gigabyte